It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and the continuation of the Lappland playthrough with King Botolf Gudrunson leading our campaign at the moment. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying the series. If you are, then please do consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, as it really does help and support us to continue to grow. And thank you all for your continued support. So, we might want to try and expand into Norway. In fact, we definitely do want to try and expand into Norway. One thing that I do need to consider... Have we really just had pure daughters? We have had a son, but he's not very good at anything bar diplomacy. At least this guy's a bit more well-rounded. In any respect, we need to try and get rid of these little pockets here. Now, they do have allies. How much is that going to give them? Oh, not much. Do any of you not have an ally? Or are you all... Okay, so you're all kind of allied. Which is fine. We need to heal up our troop count a little bit. And I'm just also conscious there's a little reticence in the faction at the moment. Need to try and sway this chap. Definitely. Can't have a hunt, can't have a feast either. So a little bit of a period of recovery for us is definitely what's needed right about now. Prestige-wise, I'm losing prestige. Why am I losing prestige, I wonder? Unsure on that, but that's not very good. Create some titles to try and get some prestige back for us. Where would Hagagland sit? Ah, it would be over there. Who owns this? My nephew. That is my spy master, but he's not particularly good. Is this the county capital? It would be. Alright, well, let's make Hagagland, or Hagoland. Get that additional prestige for us. We'll give it to the young kid. Just so that I'm not getting penalised for it. Gives us a decent amount of prestige as well. We're alright for cash. I think we just need a little bit of a period of recovery. Sweden at the moment's pretty strong. Norway I can eat into again for another 3 counties. We'll take a little bit of prestige, so I think what I would rather do in the interim is just secure our northern borders. What's the faction that we've got? A bit of a peasant rabble going on. I also need to try and convert the faith, which we are trying to do. Bloody hell, she's pretty awful at that. Are we the head of the household? We are not the head of the household. So there's no point having you on patronage. I might as well get you on chivalry. And these populists are not happy. Yeah, we need to try and sort that out. We're trying to convert the culture, which is fine. You've got a couple of thousand... Okay, you have 0 troops. So I think you just need to be replaced. And we have unfortunately just passed away. Okay. So we've got a new kid in charge. Well, actually, he's not a kid, is he? How old's this guy? He's 36. He is currently obese, so let's get him losing his obesity. 40 stress for that. He does have a martial focus. Okay. How's your... Okay, your wife is actually half decent, which is great. You're going to be that. I think we make you that. And then we make... yes. You Spy Master. We try and sway you because you're not particularly happy with us. Do we have some alliances? One alliance. I have a couple of daughters that could feasibly get us another one. I'm going to send you some gold so that you like us and endorse us. And I think for now that's pretty much what we can do. How are we faction-wise? Okay, pretty dangerous. Well, we need to have a feast and do a few bits. Apparently I'm leading some troops over here, so that's going to end. I don't know where these hostile troops are. Oh, okay. Right, well if we're getting raided, I don't really care. It just needs to end. And we need to have a feast straight away. And need to get swaying these dangerous folks. My half-sister, yeah, we'll just lose some stress from her, that's fine. $50 gold for Fort Thirst, I think, is pretty good. Because he needs this prestige. Disband that. Right. Lots of unhappy folks here. Repay loan. Oh my god. 300 gold. That's not helpful. We just need to try and keep these independence factions below the threshold. If we can get to Illustrious as quickly as possible, that would be perfect. Alright, looks like we're doing some building work. What provinces have I got? Alright. We've got some stuff here. That's okay. That's okay. That just grant to someone else. Sure. Give it to my brother-in-law. What else has he got? Anything in Finland? No. Nothing out further east, so I think he's alright in that respect. Okay, that gets us to Distinguished. Currently being raided. This independence faction is not happy at all. What's the main problem? Very unhappy with my predecessor. Right. What about you, alliance-wise? That's a good alliance for us, and at the moment, I really need it. Quite badly. I'd also quite... Sure, you can have a hook on me. I'd like a concubine. Okay, peasant rebel's not too bad. They might well send an ultimatum against me. The independence faction is gaining members. Who's set to inherit? Any particular reason they've gone for him? He doesn't seem particularly good. Who else is in the line? Is he... He's of our house. I'd rather give it to this guy. At least he's got that diplomacy. Oh, that's the previous one's son, isn't it? I mean, his other stats are pretty rubbish, but it's better than anything else right now. Okay, so we can have about 5 places. I need to get rid of some more. Peasant uprising kind of sucks. Although it's not that big, so that's good. So we'll just raise local and go kill them as quickly as you can. We're not going to get involved in that holy war because that's just not a good idea for us. Can create a couple of titles, might be worth us just for that extra prestige, to be fair. Have we got anyone with quick movement? No one with quick movement, unfortunately. Alright, the faction wise, it's still pretty high, but we're working on it. I mean, we are going to suffer from that short realm or short rule penalty for quite some time. Yeah, I don't really care about what happens to my daughters, to be honest. Right, and they've gone over there. So go meet them in battle. Councillor's just died, so we need to put you in. You're not great, but you're okay. And then we want to try and get these guys back in the fray. Probably dish them out to allies of ours, I think. He's a good physician now. Good, we're not obese, so that might make us last a little bit longer. How are we for piety? Alright, there's not much going on for the piety. You're done promoting the culture. I've got big old problems of culture down here. But I guess let's secure the mainland first. And then we can consider what we do elsewhere. Jockmock, you're as big as you're going to get. Doesn't really help me. Could upgrade this one potentially. But again, it's not going to help us too much. Right, that's exactly what we needed. Her diplomatic skill has also improved, which is great stuff. You're pretty good, so we'll try and recruit you and demand your conversion. Now, this place, currently at war from one of my vassals that's claiming it, so actually kind of happy for him to continue doing so. He's winning, which is great, that's what we want. So hopefully he can get that. Ugh, they just allied with Estonia, that's annoying. I think for the sake... Ooh, that would be quite good though. But for the sake of trying to get this guy on side, I think we've got to do that. He's got to be sat on the council somewhere. He's my prisoner. Did not know that. Just ransom him out then. Right, let's pick up Peacemaker. Faction wise, what are we at? 69%. A lot of unhappy people. Still. Maybe we give some land away. Let's give this away. Apparently we have a son. Right, let's give that to our son, because at least we can ally him. And he can support us. And then I'm not getting so much abuse for having too much land. Okay. 63%, so that does bring it down a little bit. So we're up to 9k. Let's get rid of one more bit of land. That's pretty stacked. That's been built up with a couple of longhouses. Sombio. I think we get rid of Sombio. Go on. So now I'm not going to suffer from that penalty. Hopefully that makes them a little bit more accessible and happy about us. How are you doing in this war? 42%, okay. You've not got enough to siege it though. How much if I send you a gift? If I send you 30 gold, can you hire some mercs? You might be able to. Also, I might be able to pay off some of these vassals that are deeply unhappy with me. Why are you trying to blackmail me? What does he know? Oh, apparently we killed someone. Fine. I don't need to be known as a general murderer right now. Let's have a pilgrimage. See if you can pick up Pilgrim perk, because that's going to do us some favours as well. I think, you know what, we just take this, conquer the county, it doesn't cost much. We can raise local and literally just siege it straight away. Disdain for heathens. Sympathy for heathens. Keep it because it gives us more tax. Plus we have a lot of others around us from other religions, so we need to try and keep it together. Oh, my siege specialist has died. Varied pilgrimage companions. Let's get that, because they'll like us more. And if this guy had a claim on it, I'll give it to him. Because I don't need it. But we just want the land back with us. Sweet, we picked up the Pilgrim perk. And it also brought us to Faithful. So that's going to help us a little bit. No one's got the Siege perk at all? Okay. Slightly annoying, but is what it is. That's his pilgrimage ending. Right, our renown's pretty solid. There's nothing I can build there. I can upgrade that, but that's pointless. Could upgrade this for more gold, but again, I'm not sure how much it's really worth to us. We're about to get attacked. But we should pretty much end them quite quickly. We have had a son. Let's give him a diplomatic focus and try and educate him. Right. That does that. That also gets us that bit of land, which I don't need. So what I will do is I will grant you that bit of land, because I know you had a claim on it. And that's going to make you a happy bunny. So that's a nice little gain for us. You're no longer allied to Estonia. If I subjugate you, it's going to be too much. If I invade your kingdom, it's going to be too much. I could seize your high chieftain. That's quite a bit of prestige for me, though. But it does secure our northern border. They're not of our faith, though. When can we next have this? Not for a bit of time. How are you guys doing? Are you still annoyed at offensive wars? No, they're okay. So we can probably hold... We could probably hold that war together, to be fair. Which would secure our northern border. Norway still weak? They are, but they've got a strong ally now, so that's a no-show. Right, I think we do this. Seize the High Chieftain. Form up, and then go kill. In fact, go form up over there. Do we want to call in the ally? Definitely not, because I've not got enough prestige as it is. But we did just have a son. Now, who can you get me an alliance with? You can get me an alliance with the Khanate. That would be helpful. I mean, that is 6k and going to be a lot of prestige to call him in, but it might discourage people from invading us. Right, go and take him. Reval is under siege. Okay, looks like they're ignoring Reval. You've got a peasant uprising. Let's hope that you'll deal with it, because I ain't going to go and help you, unfortunately. I don't have the troops for that. One thing I do need is to go and do that. So get on your boats and get there ASAP, please. And then I will send a little sieging force to do damage to them. But I think we should be okay. that gets that, then let's get that sieging force going. Can't get a ransom out of her, unfortunately, but that's okay. You're just kind of moving troops, so I think we'll be alright to siege the capital. Faction-wise, not too bad. As long as we keep that main guy... Well, as long as we can try and sway him, I think we'd be happy. And then it would be good to try and romance the wife to get that prestige influx. Can we... Oh, we can remove the title succession elective law. It's just going to take a lot of prestige to do that. That would be handy to do. Looks like we're going to get attacked, but that's fine. I actually don't know where the enemy is right now. Ah, they're sailing across to come and fight us. Right. Let's pick up a new spy master. Definitely him, because he's actually good. Gets us gallant, which is going to help us with a little bit of prowess and a good amount of monthly prestige, actually. That's helpful. And hopefully this gives us the ding. Yes, it does. We actually took him prisoner. How much would we get for him? Okay, 50, but we don't really need the gold, so I'd rather just take the land and get that done and dusted with. So now the north is secure, minus this one county. Can enjoy a feast at the end of the year. That's fine if you're my chancellor, because you're actually half decent. In fact, you wouldn't make a bad successor. He's not available though, is he? That's a shame. As long as we keep it in the family, that's all we need. Okay, but at least that's secure now. That gives us a little bit more troop levy as well. Faction-wise, I mean, it's ongoing, but we managed to hold it together, I think. If we can push against Norway, that would be quite nice to pick up a little more from them, or perhaps even Sweden, but we'll see about that. Pojanmar is pretty thick with alliances. Too many. We might be able to go down south though for a little bit more conquering there. But I think for now, ladies and gentlemen, that will have to be the end of the Kingdom of Lappland episode. I hope you're enjoying the series, and if you are, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.